Hi and welcome to my fat pants, the glamers in the video. I'm tired, but I'm gonna still finish unraveling this fucking yarn because it's so tangled. So that's what you're gonna get to watch in this video. Just because it's really important for you to see what I'm going through. There's more than enough people downstairs. Why are they not letting the dog in? The dog that they consciously choose to have. I gotta tell them there's people who are willing to actually take care of her properly. Because I believe that people shouldn't have pets if they're not going to take care of them. No matter how much you love something, if you're not willing to do everything it needs, to live a proper life, don't have one. But I guess not everyone believes that. Became my parent. I can love my family and hate them all the same. some people have like automatic skein rollers, but that still doesn't do much if your ball is tangled entirely. This is why I don't pull from the center usually. I usually just pull from the outside piece, and then I'm just like, oop, you're going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship, soaring through the sky. I'm having such bad allergies. I've been sneezing like all day. It's so annoying. How does this happen? I mean, at least I'm down to like the end of it. Last little bit. Okay, and I can continue crocheting now. Finally. Fucking finally. I've been waiting to get to a point where I can actually crochet, but the ball has been so tangled the entire time where I was just like, oh, I can't continue unless I untangled a little bit at a time. I've been frustrated. If you ask a question, don't you expect an answer? Why does nobody ever answer the fucking question when they're asked a question? I know sometimes I don't answer questions when my friend texts me them, but he also texts me like 20 things at the same time. I text one thing at a time. I wait for a response usually, unless it's memes. And I'm just like, oh, well, I guess I'm not going to get answered. And I'm just going to be confused and I can't help you with anything. Or I'll ask the question over and over again till I get the fucking answer. And they still don't give it to me. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't care about this part. This is not the information I need yet. And I'm frustrated because I want to be there for the people that I care about, like my family. But I can't always do that if they don't tell me the information I need in order to help them. Like, I would drop everything and go and help out. If I'm in the middle of doing something, like a stream, and it's not very important, like nobody's in the hospital, nobody's dead, it's just groceries, I'm gonna wait till like last minute. Cause I mean, if you only need 2 items from a store, maybe 3, that's not that big of a deal, and it's not that important, because there are other things that are more important. I guess not everyone thinks that way. Not everyone thinks I'm interesting. Everyone's like, oh my god, you're so happy, you're so positive. Yeah, for other people. I have shit too. I don't want to be dragged around 24/7. I don't want to go out all the time. I don't like being in the public. I don't like being outside. I don't like leaving my house. I don't like leaving my room. I hate parties. They're fucking loud, and I hate that. Everyone in my family really thinks that everybody should like some form of going out. No, I'd rather be home and crafting. I'd rather make things. I'd rather do online things. I'd rather do website things. I'd rather be on a computer 24/7. I'd rather figure out the gifts that people gave me for Christmas and not have to be outside doing other shit that isn't the biggest thing. I do like making content. It brings me joy. This is probably the only time of day where I'm actually, like, perfectly fine. I'm not stressed. I'm calm. I'm not going through anything. Nothing's too loud. Nothing's too quiet. I don't have to think about what to say to take up time. I genuinely feel better when I'm at home and when I'm filming. When I'm doing art for others, when I'm drawing, when I'm creating. It takes me about 2 to 4 hours to film my cosplay content each day. And that's because I write all the scripts for the videos myself. I have to find songs that are all completely different but that fit the character, all by myself. I know a lot of songs, so it's not the hardest part, but it still takes me a bit. I have to get into costume, I have to film the whole process. And then now that I do like the hour-long videos, I also have to do things for them. Whether it be crafting something, or crocheting, building a Lego set that I glue together. Takes me a while to do things. And if I ever have to edit one of my videos, like, say I've filmed for over an hour, I have to cut out everything that doesn't fit within that hour. Because I don't want to post more than an hour each day. I will post less than an hour sometimes, though. I'm gonna do my Flonase. That shit would help, actually. Like a ton. God. My nose is so stuffy and I don't like it. I have some people who are just like, I can never do the Flonase, it smells like terrible. And then there's just me being like, I think it smells like pretty flowers. I don't know what you're talking about. These are some oily ass fries. Whoever did the fries today did them badly. Because they're not even that salty. I'm not going to complain about temperature because they've been up there for over 20 minutes, but the flavor profile is oil, not salt, and it should be the opposite way. God, it's like we need to oil blot our fries or something. That's bad. Or we need to change our oil, because our oil could have been gross today. I don't know. I didn't go back there today. I didn't have to make fries today. I had other people that were doing that, so I didn't have to. I was a little bit slacking today, though. Which I feel kind of bad on, but I also went through something today. Like, I didn't expect to get yelled at by my family for asking a question and not getting an answer 3 different times. If I ask a specific question, I need that specific answer. It's like, my brother answered me at one point, was like, how have you not been fired? Actually, I've almost been promoted to manager. They think I do a damn good job. Like, we're in different fields, bro. Me asking 50 questions is a good thing. Because I'm fast. The only time it doesn't help is when people don't fucking answer. Okay. Like, don't take forever and answer the questions. My job is very easy. That's why it's minimum wage. The thing is, I tried twice to bring them milk and water, but they stopped answering my phone and responding. So I guess they'll have to wait till tomorrow to have milk and water. I don't know. I wasn't willing to just pay for it just so they can, like, shut the fuck up. I care about people in a very harsh way of, I care more about you than money, but also I want you to go faster because I care more about time than people. I value my time more than I value other people. I don't value money that much. I value my time. I definitely do need money, yes. Like, I see it as important, but it's not the biggest thing on my list. Like, I want to afford nice things. but I also don't want to be out of my house very long. I don't want to be dragged around to shopping trips. I want to be home, where I can eat what I want, where I can drink my soda. Where I can enjoy the things that I pay for. The amount of food and snacks that have gone bad on me because I hadn't had time to eat them, because I kept getting dragged places by my sister-in-law because she wanted to go out. She wanted to go shopping. Like, I get it, you want to hang out, you're bored and stuck at home. But I'm not bored when I'm stuck at home. I don't like going out very much. Like, I'll go out occasionally, like once a week. But other than that, I don't really want to. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of time that I could be spending on something that I actually enjoy. Like crafting and filming. I enjoy reading comment sections, not just on my videos, but other people's videos too. I don't get that many comments, so I usually spend it reading other people's comments on other videos. I get bored when I'm just waiting to do other shit. Waiting to go to work. I want to do things in between that. And I like being home. I still haven't figured out the 3D printer because I haven't had time. People kept dragging me out, being like, I need alcohol, I need this, I need that. I don't have the need to go out every day. Why does my camera not want to focus? There it is. Why did it unfocus in the first place? The reason I started watching movies while filming these videos was originally because of the fact that I wanted to watch them, and I haven't had time. But I still wanted to film and do what I was doing crafting-wise. Like, I wanted to build this Lego cat. I'm so happy I got to. But I need noise. But today I guess I just felt more talkative. But also I'm very hungry. Yeah. I might not always be busy when I'm home, but I'd rather film if I'm home. Because that's just my thing. And if you say something whack, yeah, I'm gonna share it with other people. Because I want to know that I'm not going insane when I think people are talking to me in a toxic way. Feel like most of my life people were taking advantage of my kindness. Same thing with my dad, though. A lot of people take advantage of his kindness. And look at him. He buys drinks for drunks at a bar. And that's the only way he can have friends. I don't want to be like that. I don't want my only value to be what I have and what I can be used for. I want people to just genuinely enjoy my company. Where did I put my phone? No, because if I don't find that, I'm actually gonna panic. In a bad way. There it is. Also, it's not that I just don't like talking to strangers. It's not a trust issue. It's more of, last time I did, I was sexually harassed for like my entire elementary life. I was in elementary school and I was sexually harassed for years. Yeah. So no, I do not talk to strangers just randomly. Or at least not fully. I very much so am more private about things. Oh, and I'm much more quicker to block people if they say something that is gross. Especially if they don't apologize or change it. Like, the reason Joe and Zala are even friends with me is because they never said something that gave me bad vibes, like they were gonna betray me. Like, our group constantly brings up consent rules because of our friendships. And we always ask to know what we're okay to talk with each other about. Because we respect each other. Because we're good friends. Anyone can join our groups. We fully accept new people into them. That's why we have a Discord. Though I do need to re-update my Discord link for YouTube. Otherwise, how y'all gonna get there? But I do have like a therapy section for people to vent and stuff. I usually don't vent about my issues because of the fact that I like to work through my issues on my own. Because every time I have tried to vent to other people, it has made either the issue worse or me feel worse. To the point where it's just not helping. It's making everything worse. That's why I like to write. That's why I'm writing Chaos Castle. That's why I write in general. That's why I journal. I burn the ones that are private or personal because I've had people snoop through my shit and read them on me. I have people who snoop through my stuff still in my family, and I'm just like, oh, I can't have any fucking privacy, I guess. That's why I like to burn them. I like to burn my journals. If I'm going through shit, it's not gonna stay unburnt. It's gonna get burnt almost immediately. I'll open a window, I'll let that smoke out, but I sure as hell am burning it. I'm not letting people read my private thoughts. Because most of them are not good ones. They're intrusive thoughts that I don't want to think about. And intrusive thoughts can be scary. I mean, especially if you get visual images of what your intrusive thoughts are, like flashes. Like, has your eyes ever flashed and you just couldn't see anything? Like those grenade scenes in movies where a bomb goes off and their eyesight and screen go like really blurry and like bright. That happens to me sometimes. It's not fun when it happens, but it's worse when it happens in public, because I just have to stand there real quick and just until my eyesight comes back, and then I can keep going on with my day. If someone were to bother me when I go through that, it'd probably make it worse. Because every time I've ever had people bother me about anything I've been going through that I haven't already gotten over and already like worked through that issue with myself, it's made it hurt me worse. It's made it affect me longer. And it's sure as hell not made it any better. But I've always been like that. If I talk to a person about something, it's because I've already gone through the emotion, the little drought and depression that comes along with it, or irritation or anger. If I'm sharing something that happened with you, as, like, a friend, it's because I'm already over it. Like, I don't need your condolences, I don't need your apologies or your sorries. I'm already over it. I already moved on. I'm already fine. And that's why I'm still friends with people. Do you want to know how many years it took me before I stopped talking to my grandmother? I gave her like five years of like direct talking to her and like living or dealing with her before I was like, you know what, I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm going to fully block you. For a full year, I blocked her. She's not blocked anymore, but I still don't talk to her. I respond to her messages, but I'm done with her. She's hurt me enough, and I won't let her hurt me anymore. I don't hate her. No. That's why I unblocked her. It's because I don't hate her. I'll never stop loving anyone in my family. I never hated either of my parents. Never wanted to avoid them. I just would rather do my own thing than hang out with them because they're more social than I am. I've never been a social butterfly. I've always been the loner kind. I do not like being in groups of people. I like speaking to one or two people and being alone. Or I like to talk to myself to help me understand, rationalize, or work through things. I'm not having like full conversations or anything now. I'm discussing one item and like, is it normal to do this or is this weird? If I don't know how to react to something or whether I'm reacting reasonably, I will ask my friends, hey, are these people acting crazy? No. Have you ever been asked to give a person reminders and then them also yelling at you in a way? Like, yeah, I know you go into work at this time. Type thing. Because that's happened to me for myself a few times where it's been, hey, you know I go into work at like this time, right? And she's like, yeah, I know. Or where it's been, hey, you didn't remind me today, how dare you? And I'm like, I thought you already knew, like, you did yesterday. I don't fucking know what you're going through. I don't know what's going on in your fucking head. I can't read your mind. I just don't like that I keep getting mixed signals. Like, I get it, she's bipolar. So I usually just let things slide and figure a way out of, hey, I still exist. Or, hey, bringing this back down. It's like you have to tiptoe around a fucking lion constantly. Otherwise she sparks off and then shuts up and then like goes mute. And I'll cry about it, I guess. I don't even need them to pay me back for the water and the milk. I just want them to, like, answer their phones. If I ask you a question, I'd like a response, you know? Am I being a broken record yet? Because I feel like I have been. But then again, I also might be coming down with a cold, so... What do you fucking do? Am I boring? Because my family sure as hell thinks so. Sometimes I think so. Some people say that I sound depressed. And I'm just like, oh, probably. I know ever since I got in that car accident, I've been having real bad thoughts. And I'm just like, wow. Now I know what people mean when they say, they don't want to listen to this, but it's also so fucking loud. Like, I get it. Get it now. But I'm still gonna ignore it. But I've always known how to distract myself. So I guess not everyone can do that. If you got intrusive thoughts or bad thoughts, you don't want them. Not everyone's capable of just pulling themselves out of it. But I've also never had anyone who could pull me out of them other than myself, so... Try to be self-reliant on some things, especially with my emotional state. I mean, I've always been taught, don't act like this, don't say this, think a lot before you speak, otherwise you might say something wrong. But I also take a very long time to respond sometimes, and they're just like, wow, you must be lying then. And I'm like, no, I'm thinking of a way to phrase it properly so that you'll understand what I mean without getting offended. I'm actually very deep in thought about how to say things to you properly so that you both understand it and don't get offended. Because the amount of times I've offended people by just answering what the truth was, so many times. So I just don't. Well, I don't like talking that much anymore. I remember once in high school, I was like, we could all be aliens on this planet. This was during a science class. The teacher gave me a look like, there is something wrong with you. So everyone else at the table did too. It's like, have you ever been just so deep in thought about something super pointless and stupid, but it be important enough to think about? I don't know. There's also this thing where I'm really bad at lying. Which is why I tend to try not to, or change the subject. Because I just genuinely can't. If I spoke my mind most of the time, though, at work, I'd be so mean to customers. Because why do y'all sometimes are just so fucking slow? Like, I need a minute. Like, we only sell chicken. How hard is it to pick between chicken and other types of chicken? Chicken is chicken. Also, if you say you're looking for something cheap, we would tell you what the cheapest thing on the menu is. That's all you have to say. It's like, do you have anything, like, cheap? Ah, yes, the $5 box. 2 pieces of chicken on the bone, and 1 side and a biscuit. Or we have the $10 4-piece chicken on the bone, with 2 biscuits and 2 sides. And if you get 2 of those, it's equivalent to an 8-piece, because you still get 4 biscuits. But this time you get variety of 4 different sides. You can actually only change the sides for those meals, not online apparently, but only in person. And we will, because we don't care. we straight up ask people, like, so did you want the double mash or did you want this? Also, the amount of people who ask the dumbest questions. Okay, so here's an example. Someone asks for a 3-piece tender box, and I say, what would you like for your one side? And then they ask, so I get fries and a side? And I'm like, no, you get fries or something else. Fries is one of our sides. It's a suggestion. Have you never heard of it? It irritates me to no avail. Like, I don't hate people, but like, have you never heard of suggestion? Our whole menu is suggestions, and nothing is input in our systems immediately. Like, it doesn't automatically select fries. I have to select what the side is, and most people don't even choose fries. Most people choose mac and cheese, or mashed potatoes, and then a select few who choose coleslaw. I get the coleslaw option usually, because coleslaw is the best. Like, you get barbecue sauce, you get spicy hot sauce, and you get the coleslaw. Put them together with the tenders. Nice. It's like chicken salad, but better. It's even better if it's on a bun, like a Chicken Little bun, but we don't make coleslaw sandwiches unless it's for ourselves. Now, a lot of my coworkers, we do put coleslaw on our sandwiches. I remember my boss, I was like, yeah, I put coleslaw on my sandwich. He gave me a judgment look, and then one day I forgot my sandwiches, and he tried it, and he was like, you know what, it actually is pretty good. My bad for judging. And I was like, told you fucking so. Spicy sauce, Chicken Little, and coleslaw with pickles. My mom judges me for the pickles and the coleslaw because she doesn't like vegetables on her meat. She likes mayo, though. She loves her mayo. I personally cannot eat mayo because it makes me ill. But I sure as hell love spicy sauce. Our spicy mayo, it's not actual mayo. I'm pretty sure one of my coworkers was like, you know, it's like Polynesian sauce, right? And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? And I will never forget that. I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's like a Polynesian sauce. It makes the mayo haters happier when I say that about the spicy sandwich, and they're more willing to try it. But the only thing that makes our sandwiches spicy is our sauce. That's it. Only our mayo. Though, I will say, Nashville Hot's coming back in January, on like January 6th. So a lot of people are going to be so excited when it comes back. Because we're also getting our mac and cheese bowls back. Which I'm like, it's been over a year since we had them. And so many people wanted them to begin with. And now that they're coming back, I bet nobody's going to order it for months. And as soon as they get removed from the menu, people are going to want them again. And I'm just like, really? Really, guys? Really? Anyway, it's been an hour. I will say, peace, love, good night, my fab family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!